what?
Yeah.
Time.
Time for what exactly? It's midnight.
It's for the Spy Family movie. You know how excited I've been for it.
Yeah, you haven't been talking about, like, anything else for, like, the past 2 weeks. But, like, isn't it later today?
I don't care. Just get ready.
Okay, just give me a couple minutes. Wait, why weren't you this excited when we watched the AOT movie? It's, like, so much better of a plot.
Well, hello, I like the genre, especially Anya.
But I kind of agree with that one. Huh. Thanks, Mom.
For what?
Oh, I was having a hard time thinking about a video topic, and you just...
Yeah, I don't care. Just get ready.
Okay. Shounen and in general action animes tend to be the genre I believe is the most reliable in terms of general entertainment. Aside from the flamboyant and exciting action scenes that come with the genre, the characters are very memorable and are designed to be that way. Since action animes are about the action, most characters usually start out with having a solidified idea on life and are pretty one-dimensional. But in some circumstances, changes throughout the show, similar to Eren, Thorfinn, and Yuji. To ensure that each engagement as the plot progresses does not get stale and repetitive, shonen animes adopt a power system of some kind. JJK has its cursed energy and techniques, JoJo has their stands, and My Hero Academia has... birth? This, by all means, is not a bad way of handling this problem. It allows the authors to be creative and put their characters in sticky situations to leave readers and watchers in suspense. However, this tends to be the only way shonen animes get their characters out of sticky situations, and this is by all means not their fault. Because power systems are embedded into the series and the world they created, it's hard not to use them. But at a certain point, it can get very, very, very exhausting very fast, especially when you're watching multiple animes at once. Picture this. Imagine watching JJK, Full Metal Alchemist, Fire Force, 7 Deadly Sins, Demon Slayer, and My Hero Academia all at once on a weekly schedule. All with their own well-developed narratives. I don't know about you, but I honestly don't want to put too much brain power in all those shows at once. Especially since all of them have their own individual power system with their own rules. And again, as the plot progresses, they need to put their characters in harder situations, which further means that they need to stretch these power systems to their fullest extent to not become stale or boring. This may seem like I'm shitting on the genre as a whole, but it's quite the opposite. Because these worlds are so well developed, it can honestly get really tiring and exhausting to fully understand them. Now, are you ready for the complete 180? This is why I believe more people should give slice of life animes a shot. Yes. This is me coming out of the shoujo slice of life closet, okay? I love triangles, I love beach episodes, I love unnecessary confusion among the characters, all of it, okay? Something about seeing the same trope in a festival episode, where the protagonist starts to get disjointed from her group because of a sudden sea of people, then the love interest grabbing their hand to avoid them getting lost gives me a dopamine rush I never thought I would experience. And sometimes I can't help but let out a little giggle and start swinging my feet around. Is that so bad? Is that so bad, guys? Come on. Obviously, the plots in shonens are nothing to scoff at. In terms of an overall rating, would say that they are a lot better compared to most slice-of-life animes, since most always have a conclusion the plot is actively striving for, and are in general more developed and thought out. But in terms of general entertainment, for some reason the slice-of-life genre is always more compelling and interesting to me. Again, the plots in shonens are for the most part uncomparable when on the topic of slice-of-life. But personally, I would choose a more warm, comfortable, and bubbly anime like Spy Family on a rainy day. So today I wanted to talk about the slice-of-life genre, and why I think it shouldn't be looked down upon like some do. I'm sure most of my viewers are anime connoisseurs, but just in case you're not, let's define the genre before I start. In my opinion, and with a little bit of Google, slice-of-life animes depict the ordinary yet relatable aspects of characters' daily lives, emphasizing realism and character development. The genre explores subtle emotions and nuanced relationships, often incorporating humor and heartwarming moments while eschewing major conflicts or elaborate plotlines. Set in familiar environments like schools or neighborhoods, these stories showcase mundane activities such as attending classes, socializing with friends, or pursuing hobbies. Some examples include My Ordinary Life, a comedic take on everyday occurrences, March Comes In Like a Lion, which delves into the emotional journey of a professional shogi player, and Non Non Byorei, offering a charming portrayal of life in a rural village. Rural. Jesus, I hate that word. It just does not roll off the tongue nice. Rural. Okay, I don't know where that was going. Next line. Boy, oh boy, Elma, where do I even begin? Elma, your love for food, especially your passion for sweets, is endearing beyond words. The sparkle in your eyes whenever you discover a new treat is a sight to behold, a testament to your zest in life and the pleasures of it. Let's start with the first point, which is the genre's way of incorporating humor and heartwarming moments. Do-it-yourself, Yuru Camp, Nichijou, and a place further than the universe, while still considered slices of life, are very different in terms of their plots, characters, and much more. However, because of how the shows are structured, most of these shows converge to a certain point where they show, again, a little slice of life. Just a heads up, I'm going to be using that slice of life joke quite often just because it's so easy to say by accident, so sorry in advance. Going back on topic, what has always intrigued me is the genre's way of providing these aspects of life people may not realize in not so familiar settings. While there are plenty of slice of life animes that take place in a more real, grounded world, there are plenty of other slice of life animes that have fictional settings and characters. Dragonmaid is one of my personal favorites, and one I always go back to find these little aspects of life people may overlook. Dragonmaid begins with a regular office worker named Kobayashi, stumbling upon a dragon named Toru in the mountains one night while she's drunk. Toru is initially hostile, but Kobayashi ends up saving her by removing a sword from her back. Grateful, Toru offers to become Kobayashi's maid as a way to repay her debt. As the plot progresses, there are plenty of other side characters that eventually follow in her stead, like the emo and moody dragon Fafnir, the fan service bait Lukua, and finally the best chubby waifu of all time and best character ever, Elma. Each dragon in the show has their own respective human they get along and hang out with for the majority of the show. Toru has Kobayashi, Kana has Saikawa, Lukua has Shota, Fafnir has Takiya, and Elma has me as their husband. No one touch Elma, she's mine. The aspect that attracts me most of this show is its ability to implement these little parts of everyday life and thoughts through the perspective of mystical creatures like dragons. Throughout the series, and especially in Season 1, Toru struggles with her newfound infatuation with Kobayashi with the morals she has been taught her entire life. While still a dragon, a creature that is portrayed as all-powerful still tries her best to fully understand humans and their problems. One that quickly comes to mind is in Season 2, where Toru struggles to understand why humans sleep. Kobayashi first answers with a literal response, but to her surprise is not the answer Toru was looking for. Kobayashi gives a more philosophical take on the question, saying that it really just stems from humans conforming to what everyone else was doing and going along with the majority. Toru is more satisfied with this answer, and looks at herself, realizing that she also gave in to the pressure of conformity by trying to be more human. Ugh, I love this show so much, but for time's sake, I'm going to move on. Maybe in the future I'll make a video going further in depth, but anyways. This, while not the strongest in my opinion, is one out of the many times Dragonmaid does this. These little moments, specifically when dragons discover aspects about humanity, is an aspect that makes a slice of life a slice of life. These little epiphanies are used not only as a way to develop their characters, but also as a way to shine light on an aspect of life people may take for granted. But this isn't always the case. What Dragonmaid does well is making it blatantly clear since the dragons are going through this for the first time. Some shows put more trust in their audience. The sparkle in your eyes when you discover a new treat is a sight to behold, a testament to your zest for life and the simple pleasure it brings. But it's not just your culinary adventures that captivate me, dear Elma. It's your unwavering dedication to your friends and your boundless loyalty that truly sets you apart. A great example of this is in the series Love is Hard for an Otaku. Mother's Basement already did a great analysis on this show, so I'm not going to go into depth like I did with Dragonmaid. But what I want to focus on is the show's way of not shoving the point or the moral of the episode, instead looking at life as a whole by following the characters' everyday lives. This is another aspect of the genre that I absolutely adore, which is its flexibility. Unlike shonens where they ultimately need to have an end in order to function, slice of life animes can basically be anything since it doesn't really have or need a plot. You want mindless fun but memorable characters? Spy Family has your back. Want the everyday life of taking care of siblings? Watch School Babysitters. You want literal brain rot at its finest? Nichijou and Saiki has you all covered. All of these, while completely different, still offers viewers aspects of life you may overlook or have not gotten the chance to experience. For instance, I'm an only child, and ever since I was young I've always wanted a partner in crime, especially since I moved a lot as a kid. Shows like Spy Family and School Babysitters, while extremely exaggerated, still provided me an experience that I was not able to. And I personally think this is another aspect that builds onto its flexibility. This aspect being the genre's way of providing experiences people may not have been able to or ever experience. I would even argue shows like Nichijou and Saiki still provide experiences in the form of mindless adolescent fun. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say I was an introverted child. I will admit I was pretty cracked up as a kid and I never really had a difficult time making friends. But I don't want to neglect the people that do struggle with this. People of any age that still have a difficult time with human interaction. The shows I mentioned earlier provides that experience. While again, exaggerated, is still better than not experiencing them at all. which I believe is honestly beautiful. Due to its flexibility and accessibility to almost any demographic, provides people with new experiences, mindless fun, or even a combination of both. And based on your opinions, views, and perspectives will change your experience with the genre. Every moment spent with you is a treasure, my sweet Alma. A precious gift I hold dear in the depths of my heart. And as I gaze upon your gentle face, I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the love and light you bring into my life. JJK, Chainsaw Man, and plenty other shows similar have undoubtedly more thought out plots and characters. And in that setting has to be the case for the series to grow and develop. Slice of life animes, on the other hand, are a dime a dozen, and given the nature of the genre, doesn't always have room for development compared to other shows. As much as I love the slice of life genre, a lot of people like to rebuke this by saying that it's pretty mundane and boring to say at the very least. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that the slice of life genre are action-packed and eye-candy as shonen animes, but it still provides something completely different in its stead. Hi, Lemoyne from the future here. Just real quick, I do want to point out that some slice of life animes have pretty decent action scenes, but I'm just getting sidetracked. I'm editing, I just wanted to add to that. But yeah, anyways, going back. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that while the plots of shonen animes tend to be more thought out and well written, it can get pretty tiresome and annoying to keep up with the plot. Perchance it's... Sorry, you can't just say perchance, Lemoyne. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm gonna stick to it. Perchance is just my... God damn it, perchance is just my personal preference, or the fact that my brain is not as wrinkly and big as the average, but it really does get annoying, and I would personally say it's the main reason why I had to take a break from anime in the first place. At a certain point, keeping up with them just felt like a chore. But slice of life animes are what revitalized my love for anime. This genre shows you don't have to write your characters into impossible circumstances to be entertaining, because in reality, that's not how life really is. Real life is not this grand, constant rush of adventure and adrenaline. The slice of life genre grounds us back to reality, reminding us life is slow, mundane, and sometimes pretty obvious, helping us appreciate and not overlook the little things in life. So please, try giving that cheery looking anime a shot. I'm sure you won't regret it. But anyways guys, that's the end of the video. As per usual, I'll leave some clips for some audio. Enjoy. That work? To get a master's, that's exactly what I'm doing. Green Fortnite, bitches! Yeah! I'm still there, baby! All the lead paint I've sniffed back in my day hasn't stopped me yet. Oh wait, you guys can't even see my sword. Let's put myself over here. Is that a good idea? Alright.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Ow! Where we go? Oh my god, where are we going?
Yeah!
Sometimes I just want to enjoy the sound. Anyways, let's Customania. Fuck Customania. Or I just crash. Or my game just crashes. That's crazy! That's insane! Or my game just crashes! I'm okay! I'll be honest, I just broke my fucking water glass. It fell off the table and just fucking broke into pieces. I have to clean that up, okay?